I'm live right now on kick.com/urnotjustin with early access and all of Valorant's new stuff. So enjoy the video and come and check me out there afterwards. Hello, I am urnotjustin, and today we are here again on the Valorant early access server with the all-new Valiant hero skins and all-new duelists. Likewise, there's an entirely new battle pass we're going to go through, so let's just stop talking about it and honestly just do it. First thing first, what we're going to do is we're going to unlock ESO.
Enough training. It's time.
Huge. Next up, we're going to unlock the battle pass, and as tradition, we're going to go through the entire battle pass at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Huge. And finally, we are going to go into the store here, and we are going to buy the Valiant Hero Collection, an all-new collection with entirely new assets. There are 8 items in total, 5 skins in total, a spray, a player card, and a buddy. All of this is fully upgradable, mind you. But let's go through and buy it. Huge. Before we continue today's video, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Buff, a tried and true app of Overwolf. Everybody knows what Buff is, but I'm here to remind you again, Buff is one of my most favorite sponsors that I do because it's a product that I use every single day. Buff is a freemium app where you can get more of what you love just by playing the games that you love. By going to the link in the description or the pinned comment, you can download Buff, and all you have to do from there is just launch your favorite games. Buff has support for League of Legends, Minecraft, Valorant, Fortnite, Dota, PUBG, CS, Fall Guys, and way more. And just by playing your favorite games, you can get free Valorant points on your account. That is free skins just for having Buff running in the background while you play your favorite games. And right now, for the month of October, when you sign up with Buff using my link, you will get 70 free Buff points on the house. Consider it done. Since day one, I have said that Buff is the best way to relax and make stacks, and 3 years later, Buff is still the #1 app that I recommend to all Valorant players. If you're going to be playing, you might as well be earning at the same time so you can get more of your favorite skins or more of anything that you enjoy on your favorite games. Remember to click that link in the description or in the pinned comment, download Buff, it's entirely free, and earn more of what you love. I wholeheartedly recommend it. Nice. Next thing that we have to do is buy Radianite. Okay, we have 320 Radianite, that should be enough. And we also have 71,000 VP. Thanks, Riot. Alrighty, here we are in the inventory. You can see here we have nothing equipped. This is not my account. This is an early access account. So what we're going to do here first is equip the sprays as per usual. And really, what is there to say about this collection just right off the get-go without any sort of knowledge? This is the actual first time I am seeing this on the game right now. Literally, I've never seen it up until this point. First things first that we have to upgrade. This is something that I know is entirely new, and that is the staff from this new collection here. The Valiant staff. It's called, I don't know how to say this, but YOOO staff. This has entirely new animations. Take a look. This is a one-of-one item on Valorant, and it is very exciting when stuff like this comes out into the game because it's very rare when there's just something on Valorant that's entirely unique. A good example of this would be the Artisan Foil because there's no other item in the game that's like this because of its unique right-click animation. However, let's upgrade it. There is 1 upgrade in total and then 3 different variants that we can get for it. Nice. Let's take a look at the variants. We'll get all of them as well. There is orange. This is really cool. Beautiful, like, lavender color. And then, of course, black and blue. Your enemies will be black and blue by the end of this. Let's go and get some variants, though. Cool stuff. This time around, there is a Vandal. 3 upgrades to buy in total, plus 3 variants as per usual. Let's buy them. Super huge, dude. Look at that. Buying the upgrades on this makes like Radianite mountains come out of this. And you can see that there's also smoke on it too, like to sort of symbolize like the clouds in the mountains. Pretty sweet, I think. Let's take a look at those variants now. Wow. That's crazy. It looks like Sentinel's Light. And the Blackberry is just so cool, dude. It really gives me, there was a battle pass that had a Vandal that sort of looked like this. And this is like everything and more. Plus, look at the moon. This is a W, dude. Just like all the others, 3 upgrades in total. So essentially, when you look at these skins, I really get Ronin vibes. The way that we got Imperium back, which was a beta skin, there was its counterpart, Ronin, and it seems like we have Ronin back in a much bigger, better form. Let's take a look at those variants. Let's buy the variants. Huge. I think my favorite variant for the Ghost is this just beautiful blue one, dude, like blue and purple. Next up, we'll do the Op. Let's take a look at the variants. I really love that pullout where all the mountains just sort of form out of it. Man, I know I keep saying it, but this moon variant, the dark variant with the moon in the background, just awesome looking. And then, of course, lastly, we have the Ares. Let's just upgrade it. Let's take a look at those variants. Let's go to the range. I wish there was content here. Oh my god, the pullout's just crazy. I'm already distracted, dude. Also, I haven't set any of my keybinds yet, so I'm kind of on like a high sense. Alrighty, so first things first, we're going to take a look at Iso's abilities, then we'll go through the skins. We'll make Iso's part really quick here, but here they are on the screen. There is Contingency, which is a indestructible wall that just fires at people that they can't shoot through, which is just insane to think about. Undercut, it's sort of like an Omen Blind, but instead of blinding you, it will make you vulnerable. There's Double Tap, which is a lot like Reyna's ability, where you get an elimination and then you get rewarded for it. I believe with this, you eliminate somebody, you have to then shoot a like aim labs target above their head, and then you get an invincibility frame. And then there's the ultimate Kill Contract, which just teleports you into another world to duel with whoever it is that you pick for said duel. Here they all are, though.
Stopping fire.
Invincible wall.
Destabilizing.
Vulnerable. See, they're all vulnerable.
Show me a target.
And then we can't show the double tap in here because the bots, obviously it doesn't work with them, but, you know, a bell, so to speak, would appear above their heads when you get in a limb. And then we have the ultimate, which I'm not sure will actually work on the bots, but I guess we're going to try.
No distraction.
This is honestly just nuts. Oh, I'm already out. Okay. But yeah, so these are Iso's abilities in a nutshell here, and I think he's a pretty cool guy, but we're more so here to not focus on Iso, but to focus on the skins for now, which we have a lot of really incredible stuff here to check out. So let's take a look at the old pullout for the Valiant staff. So this is an Eternal Brandish. I'm not holding it. My hands aren't on my keyboard or mouse right now. It has a song that plays with a drum. Again, this is like Naruto, like... Dude, this is awesome. Sorry. King Enma staff, dude, from Naruto. That Saratobi used against Orochimaru. The song just gets more hype, too, as time goes on. Let's do some swings. So in case you didn't catch that, here's left click. And then we finish off with a right click. All entirely unique. Very, very cool stuff. But let's go down the line here and what we've got to look at. We have a Ghost to look at, and we have a Vandal to look at. Pullout is just amazing. And then again, you look at the gun itself and just the smoke and the mountains on it, top notch. See the brandish. No music that plays on this one, but that's okay. Don't need it. Let's do some firing. Pretty cool reload. Good stuff. All in all, like so far, I'm really blown away with this, especially when you consider that the skin lines that have been coming out for a while now, they've been a little bit hit or miss. I think that this is definitely a hit so far. We haven't even gotten through the entire thing. The variants on this, very, very solid. It has sounds, it has effects, and all that good stuff, and it has a kill banner. Let's take a listen to it. Truthfully, very awesome, but equally as awesome, get a load of that. The pullout's actually really cool this time around because generally when you pull something out, yeah, there will be sounds and like maybe unique animations. The sound on this one is pretty loud, and I dig that because generally, like when you pull something out, there won't always be like the craziest of sounds. This one has like an actual sting that plays. Awesome, dude. See the ADS, which is really good. I'm sure it changes as well with whatever variant you're using. Love that firing sound too. Really clacks around. Let's dump. Whoa, that's an interesting reload. Let's take another look at that. That's kind of crazy. I don't really understand what goes on there. We have to see a slow-mo replay of that. Speaking of slow-mos, though, let's see what the bullets look like. And that's what the bullets look like. And don't you think I forgot? Pretty good. You can become a bit of a drummer. I really love that a lot. They, again, like, see, this is what the skins on the game should always be. And I understand that that's hard to pull off, but this is very, very good. We'll go down the line here. Look at this bad boy. You know, I wasn't really vibing with the red-orange variant of this, but seeing it now actually in-game, I kind of really vibe with this now. Let's see that pull out again. You see what he does with his hands there? Look at that. It's kind of interesting. Just a crazy firing sound. Just absolutely nuts. It's always nuts on the operators. See the reload. You'll notice as well, watch the reload. Watch the slow-mo of that. The mountains go in and come out. Very cool. Take a look at the scope. You know, nothing too fancy. Very standard, I would say. And lastly, we have the brandish. It's very interesting, but I don't think there's a drum with the ghost, is there? Yeah, there's not. Everything has a drum sound effect, I guess, but this. Interesting. But yeah, let's look at the last thing here, and that'll be that. Ooh, actually kind of a nutty pullout. So this is just the default variant, which is important to see, because this might be what you see, because Radiant is so expensive, but... I love it. Let's fire. A bit of a hidden gem. Again, with that lever pull there, doesn't actually pull it. I don't know if it's supposed to be magic or something otherwise, but it's different. ADS, gold, as compared to the other ones that we've seen. Huge. And lastly, the brandish. Some more drums. Again, the ghost is just the only item in this that doesn't drum. I love, love, love the use of live instruments in this, by the way. Like, going out of your way, and again, this is just an assumption, you know, for all I know, like, this could just be from a database, but you have to be under the impression that they produced the sounds that went into these, and they had to actually go out and use real instruments and record that, and, you know, again, it's all a big production value, and for me, sound-wise, it finishes it off for me and makes it top-notch when it is a live recorded, high-value production of real-life instruments to make said sounds like this. And, you know, again, I think, honestly, you know, this is one of those rare instances for me where, just personally speaking, the sounds on this are kind of blowing me away more than the actual looks of everything. Like, this all just sounds so good. It just sounds really crazy, and then we go back to this, and you can actually hear the entire song. It's literally just a Naruto song, but without the, like the buff guys going, ho, ho. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to look at everything in left-handed mode, as we usually do. We're not going to say anything. It's just going to be left-handed mode for all of you people out there who prefer that. Good stuff. Honestly, I guess it's just because it's different, but left-handed stuff just always looks really good to me. Because I've always tried to do the left-handed thing, but especially these days, I try to always include it for you guys, the viewers out there. Leave a like on the video. However, I guess let's just go back into the old inventory and take a look at the battle pass now. Okay, so here we are in the battle pass. As a matter of fact, we'll probably unlock all of this at the end once we get to the end and see all of it. But, you know, we're going to speed run through this, and as we see stuff, we will give commentary where I feel it's kind of necessary if I have something to say for it. Let's start. Pretty cool. I saw preview pictures for these. I really like it's like artistic, like Savannah style skins. Pretty cool. Sandswept card, perhaps a teaser for I don't know. Oh, never mind. It's just the new skin. So this actually has variants, I'm pretty sure. But again, once we're done with this, we'll buy it and we'll see it at the end if this has variants or not. Love that. This is actually an S tier buddy. I'm so excited to unlock this. An S tier buddy for sure. The Bretto operator kind of looks a lot like the one that's in the store right now, the Valiant one. That's a scary spray. Vandal, that's super clean. Looks a lot like Imperium, but you know, again, it's at what cost? And then, of course, we have the Sandswept Dagger, which I know people are going to love this so much. They always do. And that's the end of the Battle Pass. Let's buy it just because we can. Watch this. 14,700 VP. Not bad. My IQ test be like. Okay, now let's see. This has variants. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Ooh, fresh. Literally, it's just Imperium. How did they just do Imperium with this? Okay, that's actually kind of nuts. Let's see the Vandal real quick. Okay, base variant. That's crazy. Kind of like Reaver, honestly. Yeah, there's this, which is very much like Imperium. One last thing worth showing to you guys. I would be a terrible person if I didn't show you guys the variants for the Sandswept Dagger. Again, this is just so clean, and this could be Ruin Dagger levels of popularity in the game, but we'll see how you guys feel about it. Leave your comments about how you guys feel about this stuff, but here's the red variant. The black variant is just crazy, dude. It's like inverse Reaver. And this like kooky like cream variant, dude. I don't know like how you would describe this. Let's see what the game describes it as. Ivory. Spot on. Spot on. And then of course it's just default. Fun fact, the buddy does in fact change with what variant you're using. So you see we have the nighttime variant on. It changes the gourd there to be you know, night themed. Look at that. See, it changes. Huge W. And then there's default. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for viewing it and for taking the time to, you know, learn and react to the skins with me. I try to do more polished stuff when I have more time to sort of look at things. Today, very little leaks. There is a leak supposedly of a new weapon being added to the game, but there's not really anything to confirm or deny with that just yet. But as always, there will be updates from this channel if new content is added. I will be there to buy it. I will be there to use it. I will be there to showcase it every single day, every single time something new drops. I love you guys though, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this. Do subscribe if you're new. Like the video as well. Thank you. As always, I'm Justin, and you're not. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Cultivate, let that word go resonate. Dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go. Cultivate, let that word go resonate. Dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go.